Hi everybody, welcome to createwithbrenda.com. This is my 12 weeks of Halloween, week number 4 project. Before we get started on our project here, I just want to do a little bit of business in that I can be found at createwithbrenda.com. Our new holiday catalog went live last Wednesday. And there are so many beautiful things in that catalog. If you do not have your very own copy of the catalog and you do not have an active demonstrator, I would be happy to ship one out to you free. You just simply need to go to my website, createwithbrenda.com, and there's a tab to request your catalog. So do that. I'd be happy to send one out to you. The other thing is my September host code. You can see it here. If you place an order with me during the month of September, either online or by emailing me for $50 or more, you will receive the beautiful Country Home stamp set, absolutely free. It's a $21 value. I am sprinting to the finish line for September 30th to make my sales goal. So like I said, an order of $50 or more, and you get the Country Home stamp set absolutely free. So let's get started with our project. Oh, one other thing. Right now, besides the holiday catalog going live, starting last Wednesday, September 4th, we also have the buy 3, get 1 free on a selected select DSPs. So you won't want to miss out on that opportunity to stock up. So again, you can go to createwithbrenda.com and my online store and check out all the specials. Also, don't forget to check the clearance rack. There's always some good sales there. Let's get started with our project. As I said, this is my 12 weeks of Halloween, week number 4 project. And in this project, I am using the Monster Bash DSP Designer Series paper. It's awesome. And it's two-sided. The back sides are not all, it's not just all Halloween. So as you can see, there's some really pretty swirled patterns. The rest of it is pretty much Halloween, but it's adorable. And we're going to be using the haunted house piece. The other thing we're using is some new Mercury Glass paper. Let me show you. I don't know if you're familiar with Mercury Glass or not. I was not. So this was kind of a wonderful surprise for me. But you can see the pattern on this one. It looks like cracked glass. And then the other pattern in the pack is this kind of a dotted or bubbled looking piece. It's really reflective, and you can see that in my camera. It'll be beautiful on Christmas cards. But you get 4 sheets in the pack, 2 of each design. Today we're going to be using the crackled piece. So here are the measurements. I have a piece of basic black that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of pumpkin pie that is cut at 5 1/4 inch by 4 inches, and that's going to be our mat. And then I have that piece of Mercury Glass, and I just have a white backing behind it so you can kind of see it. But that's cut at 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So we need the Starburst punch and a scrap of the basic black, and we're just going to punch the Starburst. We have the piece of Haunted House Designer Series paper, and we're using the 2-inch punch, and I'm just going to punch out one of the haunted houses. And I used the Wicked dies, the set of 2. there's like a little spider, and I used this on one of my prior projects. And then of course the Wicked, and that's what I used to place this down. So what we're going to do is do up our layers here. I'm just going to fold my card base on the score line, give it a good crease with the bone folder. Is what I did to attach my Mercury Glass acetate sheet. I used our multi-purpose adhesive, and I just did a little in each corner. It dries clear and it dries fairly quick. So I just laid that down on my pumpkin pie. And then I took my snail, oops, scraps, and adhered that to my basic black card base. I took my snail with the circle punch, the 2-inch circle punch haunted house, onto the starburst punch. And then I just popped that up with a few dimensionals. Oops, I'm having an avalanche of product here. So 3 or 4 of those. I just happened to have the minis. I wouldn't normally use that on these, but there's that. Put that up in the corner. Excuse me. I have to bring in the Big Shot, which of course you all know we are no longer selling in the catalog. But I'm sure Stampin'Up, knowing Stampin'Up, will come up with something just as amazing or even better. So I have my cut side down, and if you guys haven't used the new dies, they're pretty amazing. Not like the old where you had to sit and pick everything out. These really cut. So, and as you can see, all of our curves just lift right out of there. There is one little piece that we need to take out with the E, but it comes right out. It's not a problem. To attach that to the Mercury Glass, I just added a little bit of our multi-purpose glue and just went around small little dots. A little goes a long way with this glue, and mainly I just make sure that I got the edges so that it doesn't lift on the card. And then I'm just going to lay that down on our acetate piece. So there's that. And then to get the it says the have a wicked good time, is how I did that is I used StazOn, and you have to be careful on the acetate because it's slippery, but I just simply stamped have a, and go at it with a steady hand because it will slip, a wicked good time. And then we have the Monster Bash, the enamel shapes, and you can see mine are well used. But what I did is I took this squawking little crow and I just put him right up on the top of the Wicked, and there's our card. That easy. But it's really, I don't know, the camera or the videos just don't do this Mercury Glass justice. So I hope you like my project for week 4. Stay tuned. Week 5 will be coming up, so more good things. Happy Halloween.